Good morning, we are back. Lockdown has finally been eased so we can get out. Les went out the other day and found 26p. I couldn't go because I was at work and he didn't film anything, like Les being Les. So today we are down at Ocean Beach, and even though I've had trouble, well, we had trouble with the simplex, the headphones weren't working correctly, so we sent them back to LP. They kindly sent us a new pair and now the machine is working absolutely fine apparently, so that's what I will be using today, the simplex. Les will be using his Equinox, and we will be doing Ocean Beach. So as soon as Les turns up, I mean, I'm here about 10 minutes early so I could do this intro. But it's a beautiful, beautiful morning, hardly a breath of wind. As you can see behind me, the water is quite calm. It's no real wind. It's actually quite mild. They said it was going to be cold. It's not as cold as I said it was going to be. Now I'm just waffling, so I will see you on the first hole. Right, I have my first coin with this simplex, and it is a traditional 20p piece. Yeah, I'm struggling to get used to these numbers, and it's so different from what I'm used to. But the best coin I found using it. Last time I used it for an hour, and all I had was some rotten old 2p's and pennies that the Equinox wasn't finding, or the Vanquish on that particular day. But anyway, first coin of the day. There's a 20p piece, and as you can see, there's Les up there by the little calf, and that's something I wanted to show you. This is what Les has done to my scoop. I did have an old wooden curtain rail as a handle, but now I've got an aluminium handle which Brian got for me, and I think Les has done a very good job on this. He's got the black heat shrink tubing which will keep it in this very strong aluminium. It's thick aluminium, but it's a lot lighter than that old wooden handle, and obviously it's got this little end cap on it, little plastic end cap. But yeah, I'm very, very pleased with that. He's done a brilliant job, and I can understand now why people take their instruments to him to get fixed. But anyway, on with the detecting. First coin for me is a 20p piece. Well, my second coin, 50p piece. I'm already doing better than I thought I would. It looks like these 20s and 50s are coming up on the numbers somewhere between 32 and 38, I've noticed. I want to find a pound coin. I really should have bought some coins with me to try them out, to try and get an idea of the numbers. But yeah, anyway, second coin, 50p. Well, my next three finds, I'm going to show you three finds together here. I found these all together, and now, oh, hang on, make that four finds. These are all eyes onlys. First the spoon, which I literally just picked up, which I'll put down there for now. Second one's a knife. And then last two is an old round pound and a 5p piece. All just laying on the surface right here. You can see where my footprints have been here. All laying on this area, just literally down here. So, oh, where's that 5p gone? Oh, I'll find it again in a second. But yes, it's another old round pound, which I seem to find every single time I come out now, due to obviously the amount of sand that's gone down. And a 5p piece, which I shall recover again now. Les is still in the same place, he hasn't moved. Same as usual, he always hovers in one area. But right, let's keep going. Right, I've just got another eyes only find. Literally my other eyes only finds were just there. I'll just work to where I along to here, and another 50p. This is getting silly. I found more coins now with my eyes than I have with the machine. Now that's not speaking highly for the machine, is it? But for some reason they all seem to be laying on the surface here. I think the wind or the rain, wind or rain, the tide that's coming up, it's hitting here, it's just basically scraping the surface of the sand away. And it's leaving these just exposed on the surface. It's the only thing I can think of. He must be hitting up here, and as it's retreating, it's just skimming the surface and just taking the surface layers off. Anyway, oh, Les has actually moved now. Right, let's keep going. Right, next coin, which I just dug up, another 20p piece. I actually dug this one, got this one with a detector. It's quite noisy here because there is a lot of iron which is visible on the surface, but this little machine has picked this out from amongst it all, a 20p piece. Alright, let's go down and see how Les is doing. As you can see, he's paddling around in the pool, so we'll go and see how he's doing. How you getting on?
Back on.
Nothing? Yeah, they're quite a lot. 250p's, 220p's, 5p, 2p, 1p, all round pound.
And I do it, all the various ring poles. I'm not very good at this, am I?
And I'm using that compared to that. The Equinox is far superior. Mind you, I found 3 coins laying on the surface.
Oh.
Still trying to get used to the numbers because 220p's that I've got, they both come up as different numbers.
Oh.
One come up as a 38, the other one comes as a 32.
Yeah. Oh, no, don't you? Nothing. Load of ring poles, couple of bolts.
Beautiful morning, though, isn't it?
Absolutely looks beautiful. Should have gone fishing like that, though.
Yeah, I know.
Moon's still out.
It's spinning for something.
Yeah, bass, I think.
Yeah, well, he's not going to get mackerel. Too early for mackerel.
Yeah. I think there's some little bass coming along around here. Yeah.
God, it's been ages since we've been out on a day like this.
No, it's absolutely good.
It's always bloody freezing, isn't it, when we come out?
Daylight as well. It's cold though. My fingers
Yeah.
are freezing.
Oh well. Let's keep going.
Right, morning all. First signal. Been out for quite a bit at the. Haven't really found anything. Been out for ages. This signal here coming up was 14, 15. Just seen it on the surface there. Actually on the Equinox today with a 15-inch coil. I'll have a look. Oh, yeah, it's 50p. First coin, 50p. Okay, got another good signal there. It's 14. Don't usually dig these, but it was nice and clear. So, oh, there it is, right there. That's a 10p. You can see that. Yeah, so here's a spendable, but it looks like an old 2004, I think that says on there. Yeah, 10p. There you go. Oh, right next to that 2p. You can see it just in the hole there. There's also a 12, 13. There's a ring pole just there. But in the hole just here, I can see just there. Yeah, I thought it was just a 20p and a ring pole. Another one for the collection. I think they've got a little hot spot here, not far up from where I just had those coins. I have just seen it as a with the pinpointer. It is a 20. It was jumpy, so I didn't think it was going to be what it is. But it's going from 19 up to 23, 24. Right. I've just seen it, but I can't find it now. Like I say, not very good at this, am I? Yeah. Must be something else here as well. Then. Oh, there. It's a little nugget. Yeah. That's good. definitely going in the right direction now. Yeah. First lockdown nugget. There you go. Oh, another signal, all in a line. I don't know if you can see it. See, we started with the 10 pence there. Oh, up there. Oh, can't see again. See the dig holes. Oh, just along here in this little section here, in between the two lines of shingle, had all these signals, and it looks like a little horseshoe coming up as 14, 15. There's a few inches deep. Don't know what that is. Oh, it could be. Oh, that's a bit of bling, isn't it? It's got a few stones in there. Obviously, not diamonds. Nice if it was. That's just a bit of bling. I thought it was a horseshoe, but it's about a bracelet. I think kid's bracelet. Right. This is 14. 15, well, it's actually 15 when I started detecting. That's jumping from 22. I can actually see it looks like a coin. It's another 50p. Bit of a state, but it is. Yeah, it's a 50p. Right, this is where I've just had that 50p. Right, picking up that. I'm getting a 22 still in the hole. You can see it's quite a deep hole actually. I think I missed the 50p. It was sort of up here more. I think there's two signals. Oh, there we go. Another nugget. Oh. Yeah. Started off really bad today, and actually coming good. And I'm actually in the same line from the other side of that jetty I was coming along. I'm actually in that same part, and I found 50p here and the nugget. Oh, another in this line. I literally just had that 50p and that there nugget. This was quite deep. If you can see how deep that is, and it was right in the bottom because I kept checking the side walls because my pinpointings are pretty rubbish. But yeah, so pinpointing the deep. I've actually seen it. And the signal was 1314, which I, again, don't normally dig, but it's another 10 pence. It's exactly the same as that one this morning. Yeah, they give you like a louder, much better quality signal, so yeah, this one must be about the same year, about 2004 again, 5 I think that says. Yeah, 10 pence. Okay, well I've moved a few miles down the coast nearer to home. Darren's had to go home because he's working this afternoon. First target down here, I think that's a 5 pence, but it could be a 6 pence. Looks like a 6 pence design, or maybe a 3 pence. Too small for a 6 pence. I think that's a 3 pence, an old pre-decimal. That's nice. Give that a clean up, hopefully that is. Oh, I finally found it. It's in the scoop. So there's a lot of stones. Can't see anything. Oh, there it is. That's a 20p. That was giving me all sorts of signals, that one. That was ended up as a 12. I think it's 15, 16, 23. Yeah, 20p. Well, this was a really strange signal. It's in the scope, I've just seen it. I think that's a £2 coin. No, it's a foreign coin, I think. It was a 20 signal. Really scratchy. Yeah, some sort of foreign coin, that one. Yeah, can't read what's written on there. It looks like a £2 coin with a centre bit. Anyway, yeah, give that a clean up. Doing quite well down here actually. Started off really bad this morning, terrible this morning, absolutely awful. But it's really picked up now. Mind you, been at it a good few hours, so. Well, this signal gave me a right run around, as you can see, all over the place with that. It was a 15, it was coming up as a 30, it's actually in the scoop, so let's have a look. Probably a lump of rubbish. It really gave me a run around. I just saw a lump of aluminium. There's nothing in there. Oh, let's tip it out. Oh no, I can see it. I can see it. See it in the scoop. On the bottom there. That's another crusty, another crusty 50p. It's a surface find here. 11, 13, 12, 11. You just see it? Oh, I've lost it now. I could see it. Oh, there it is. Just laying on the surface there. It's got to be a 5p, that one. Yeah, it's a 5p. Got another signal there. 15. I've just got out this little, like a nut. End nut for something or other. That was on the top here. Just here somewhere. Saying it's actually saying it's getting a double bleep, treble bleep, so it must be on the surface. That one. Maybe it's not on the surface then. It's there. Ah, over here. Oh, I've got it in hand. Oh. Another 20p. Clean up. Yeah, a bit crusty. Yep, another 20p. Can't see the camera though. Oh, there you are. Get the hang of this one day. Yeah, another 20. Oh, we've got 223 signals here in the scoop. I've been absolutely ages looking for them. Oh. Detector keeps flying away. Oh, it is a nugget. You can see it, yeah, it's 3 today, isn't it? There's something else in there as well, because I scooped them both up. I scooped one up, I think it's a piece of metal, but this was next to it. Yeah, it's that thing. It's got some writing on it. Can't see what that says though. Probably says go home, which I need to be doing. That possibly is the last signal, but I've actually got 11 just there, right on top where I found those two. But I don't think I'm going to find that one. That's probably a 5p, but I've had 9 carat gold ring at 11, so can't leave it, can I? Let's have a look. Right, I think it's in the scoop. That was number 11. It did go up to 13, 14. Is it a nice bit of gold to end the day? Can't see it. Well, I can see it. If you can see in there. There it is, see the edge of it there. No gold. But yeah, it's a 5p. Yeah. There you go. You can see this water is absolutely clear as you like. I don't think I've ever seen it this clear. Most of the stuff is laying on the surface as well. It's not been deep. It's also a 21 signal, just well, found those 3 bits as well, but I don't know if I'm going to have time to dig that one, but I'll have a quick look. If not, I'll see you on the next one.
Right, well that's the end of another session, and it turned out to be a game of two halves again. I was finding stuff at the beginning of the session and then it dried up for me. Les was finding nothing at the beginning of the session and then he started finding lots towards the end. So as you've seen in the video, all my videos seem to come up first, followed by all of Les's. That's just the way the day turns out at the moment for us two. But yeah, it's absolutely lovely to get out again. It's all been work, lockdown, work, lockdown. That's all it's been so far for me. And I've been working hard, 13 hours a day, more or less every single day. So I haven't really had a lot of lockdown, but I have had days where I've had to stay in. Haven't had an awful lot of exercise. I found myself very out of breath today. Really struggled, especially with the heat, because it did get warm, and I was sort of overdressed towards the end, and where the cars were, it just wasn't worth going all the way back to the cars to take a jacket off or a hoodie off or whatever, so we just grinned and bared it. Now I finished, well, I finished an hour earlier than we normally do. We normally finish about 9 o'clock. Today we packed up 8 o'clock, but Les hit Chalkwell Beach straight after. Probably had about half an hour down there, so I don't know how well he's done. Right, well that's it for now. We're going to do the beach again on Monday. It's Friday today. The tide was in for the whole session as you saw, but on Monday we should possibly get an hour out in the wet sand before the tide hits the beach, so we might hit the Golden Mile. We haven't 100% decided yet, but we just want to get out. I'm working up until then, so we get out now whenever we can. Obviously my working hours have increased somewhat since all this has begun, and I hope that you're all keeping safe out there. And a last little message out to Justin. I saw on Facebook that you're upset that your farmers drilled the fields. So as I've often said to you in the past, mate, you're more than welcome to drive down here and I'll take you for a wander up the pier. Now you're not likely to do detecting like that anywhere else, so take me up on my offer. Come down and we'll see if we can find you that ship halfpenny you've always wanted. So right, as I said, we're next going out on Monday, so until then, bye bye for now.